What's going on, family, and welcome back. Of course, we're rocking with the homie JOLTEON yet again, family. It's not going to take too much time to explain this one. Basically, this is the entirety of what we used to play back then, right? We used to do LE Kid Decidueye. Basically, JOLTEON has LE Kid built in to attack anybody who puts energy on it. So that's pretty much the deck, family. Here is the entire list. You know, you got the Oricorio to stop the Megas, and also if you have another Oricorio to fight against. We have the Rocky Helmets to help aid in damage to get Decidueye going, and JOLTEON doing more damage, and the necessary cards to do more damage or to pull more cards, family. It ain't too much to talk about. This is basically an old deck that we've done before, brought into the new age with a new card, family. You know what our schedule is, family? You know what our beats are? In pocket, if you do me dirty again, I'ma get you. I'ma get you. Huh? Person in my Discord, right? AKA Big Dog Mr. War. He wanted me to play one of the decks that he was playing, and while I'm playing it right now, I had to make some decisions. I had to make some changes. I had to, you know, swerve into a different lane here, because the way the deck was set up initially was basically we're only fighting with EX mines, and you can see the problem in front of us now. Had to restart the entire mission. Had 30 minutes worth of content, and then it just dawned on me. I said, boom. What? Why do we have that? Why do we not have a mon to fight that mon right there? So what I did, I put one in the deck. That's what we had to do. As well as I took away a copycat because he had double copycat. And while that seems unique to get all the cards out, I think strategically just using your copycat at the right moment is good enough. And a lot of mons have big health on here, so just being able to do 80 and 100 damage on two mons like that isn't really all that great. So did he really just set up Oricorio there? I guess he's like, I want to leave. See, like right now, copycat would be a good card in my opinion, because we went first, we're able to evolve. He has 5 cards. We're not normally gonna get a research out of it. And boom, we also found another one of our answers, which is great. I also think that even though we're running Decidueye, I still think that we need a Cyrus to eliminate certain Pokemon quickly. Yes, Decidueye can hunt it down, but my boy left. He didn't like what he saw. He said, wait a minute. I still think we need a Cyrus in here, but we're gonna play it somewhat as is. I made a couple changes, you know what I'm saying? There we go, Carol Boy. So basically what I also wanted to say was, what changes to the channel would you like to see? What other pocket content, in a sense, would you like to see or will help further better the channel? I know some of y'all are gonna say, hold on, this is my part right here. Hey, let me turn it up a little bit. Hold on, my fault, folks. Okay, back to scheduled programming now. So I basically know that some of y'all are gonna say, I like the vibes, I'm just chilling here, there's really not much of an issue for me. And while I do appreciate that answer, for real, you know, kudos to you. Go ahead and get you a celebration going. You know, you deserve it, yeah. So with that going on, I'm also like, kind of still wanting an answer. And the reason why I want a different answer other than that is because, you know, I want to see us progress. Now, obviously, I have some notes in my head, right? Better editing, yada, 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 like that. And I definitely want to learn some better editing styles. I know, you know, every now and then I take a gander at other people's content on Pocket, and everybody seems like there are some cleaner styles than mine. I know that much. For the most part, I know most people focus on thumbnails and whatnot first. And so, you know, thumbnails, they focus on the intros, they focus on certain key elements, and I'm not opposed to those things. I'm not opposed to those things. Oh yeah, I like the way this look. I'm liking the way this looking. See, now this is looking like a Pokemon hand. I'm liking that. Yeah, stop playing with me. But you know, just trying to figure out a better way to better the channel is all. Is really what I'm trying to say. I value y'all's input. Y'all the reason I made it this far to begin with. I'm very grateful for what I have, you know, the standards, how everybody should be. That's how I am. Sometimes you get caught up in certain thoughts and whatnot, and sometimes you just got to take a step back and be like, regardless if this is, you know, a slower point at the channel right now, it's still, you know, from a year ago faster than that. So, you know, and for that thought process, I am very appreciative. Let's go ahead and throw that down. Now, yes, I could have struck this Suicune in front of us, but no, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. Let's Rocky Helmet to Decidueye, because that's the person who's about to come out here and start attacking. And we're just gonna go ahead and let Jolteon set up, so that way we can go ahead and start picking a couple of people off. And we're definitely gonna kill. We're definitely knocking off that Greninja first.
Wow, I'm ready.
So, you know, lay it on me, bro. I got thick. Whoa, I forgot he even had that. I got thick skin. I'm not too worried about, you know, whatever response or whatever like that. I'm all about improvement. If you can't take self-criticism, then at the end of the day, you're bound to never grow. I'm still doing what I love. You know, I've always thought about, you know, doing other content too, but I said I'm gonna make a different channel because I want to dedicate this one to Pocket while we in this Pocket mode. But I'm just kind of just vibing right now. Best part about this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Juiced up, sir. Juiced up. Juiced up. Juiced up. And that's why I made the changes, bruh. If you would have saw the first 30 minutes of the gameplay I was doing, we was getting stuck behind Oricorio, all kind of stuff. But now, we not dealing with none of that. Yeah. You gotta love that, boy. That's a mean 130 right there, bruh. Early claps. Early claps. 2 points down the drain. You love to see it. Now that's a bill. Yes, sir. I mean, at this point, we can go ahead and say, it's over! You know what I mean? So, that's just how I feel about it. You hit Decidueye straight up. Let's say, best case scenario for you, you get Cyrus out here, Not Cyrus. You get your second Greninja out here. That's the regular Greninja. You smack my Jolteon, you smack my Decidueye, and you have a heal. That's your best case scenario right there. Best case scenario. You don't have no heal. You stuck in the mud. Okay, I literally gave him best case scenario. Bro, what am I doing? I'm sick to my stomach, bud. I am sick to my stomach, bud. So this is how we win this. This is how we win this. We actually leave, bring back Jolteon, get the passive going again, right? That's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. That's beautiful. Now he has to make a conscious decision of what he's gonna do. You know, you have to run away. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. Now we see, now we tracked you. Now we tracked you, buddy. That's beautiful. That's painful. That's painful. That's painful. That's painful. What you doing, man? You thinking too much for me. Oh, and there you go. There you go. He like, I gotta run away. But see, he didn't think about it. He didn't think about it. He didn't think about it until it dawned on him and he said, wait a minute. 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 He said, I didn't know. I forgot. What am I doing? It be like that though. Real talk. It really do be like that. It really do be like that. But unfortunately, it's over. If you don't know who says it's over, that's from The Walking Dead. That's Lee, main character, Telltale. One of the most goated games I've ever played. That's one of the few games I literally probably can play my entire life and I'll never get tired of it because the story hits so hard. All I need is just enough time to refresh. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere between 6 months to a year minimum to just let it die down. And I somewhat remember certain parts of the story to the point where I can enjoy yet again certain parts of the story. I think that's amazing. Piplup. Yo, low key, I've been thinking about playing me some Piplup. I've been thinking about it tough. Might as well hold on and wait. Another good game that I played that's more on the scary side was No, I'm Not a Human. That game was fire. We played that on stream. We 100%ed it. That's a vibe. We end up watching, like, you know, when a game's so good, you just end up watching lore videos. Like, you got to find out more about it. Like, that's just such a vibe to me. That's a huge vibe to me. We're gonna go ahead and copycat. I should have used that second Eevee, but it's whatever. Jolteon, Rocky Helmet, another Eevee. Yeah, see, if I would have used the Eevee like I was supposed to. Wouldn't have been all that issue. Wouldn't have been all that issue at all, for real, for real. So now we're in position for Jolteon EX. To strike the Piplup up early. I wish we had the X speed. We wouldn't have to get rid of the energy. Attack a little faster, but you know, it is what it is. We get a free little 60 piece off of it though. And there goes Empoleon right there. Wow, he guzzled our stuff off. What a jerk. Okay, well. This is what I'm thinking. Set up the second Jolteon. That's how I'm feeling. Set up the second Jolteon so where we don't get attacked. Let that one go down. He's gonna get a chance to be able to attack us twice. But by the time he gets to attack us, we might be able to attack him. 40, okay, got all of that back. What a playmaker. All right, how we gonna do this now? How we gonna do this now? Let's see here. Wow, going for the cheesy play. I actually think we just gonna lose this one just from getting outplayed. I think we just gonna get from not just going straight Jolteon first. This is the culprit of overthinking, literally. I try to set up a defensive play in case of Empoleon being able to quickly try and take over us, and that's exactly what happened. It's almost like I That's So Raven myself. You know what I mean? You ever watch That's So Raven? You ever watch That's So Raven? And she has that moment where she sees into the future, but she don't realize that she caused that future. Oh yeah, that's the kind of time we on right now. That's the kind of timing we on right now. Now, if he has some slow starts from now on, we might be able to just catch on up. We might be able to. That's cool with us. We still might be able to do something here. We still might be able to do something here. And we get 1 kill here. Regice comes up. I wish they would have did these cards better. I hope all the Reggies get like an EX so they can really like show up and show out. And of course, Cyrus. You already know Cyrus lifestyle, man. You knew that was coming. They gonna have a band feature in the game?
I hope so.
Because I'm tired of seeing Cyrus. I'm tired of seeing Cyrus. Cyrus is everywhere. Cyrus damn near, you know what I'm saying, ridiculous. Let's see what you got for me. Let's see what you got for me. We got the La Creme de la Creme start. I just wish we got first energy so we could really go crazy. But you know, it is what it is. Torchic. Oh Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This might be GG. This very much might be GG, bro. Especially us not having first start. Especially us not having first start. Truly, truly. We got Dave's Hot Chicken. We got Buffalo Wild Wings staring us in the face. That's not cool. Truly terrifying start. Terrifying sight. It's terrifying. Okay, so if he doesn't have what he needs, we're gonna be okay. He has what he needs. This game. This game.
I'm hit. Oh!
We're dead. They could have did so much better with these Mega Blaziken cards, these Mecha cards. Like, that's cool and all that, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's fire. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like that's not fire. Like, you move around the card, you see the energy. And then Blaziken slides back out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's fire. That's fire. But we just You know what I'm saying? We just bricked. He had the fastest turn he could have, and we got one Pokemon out. There's nothing we could do about that. Man, it's been a slow grind for me. Simply because I'm just put on hold. I don't have all of the cards. There's so many decks I want to make. And unfortunately, YouTube likes to, you know, taunt me with YouTube Home and show me all the cards that everybody has and all the decks people making. And I'm just like, hey, bro, you know, I put a sizable amount of money into the game, but I had a lot to do. I couldn't go any further than that, and that $200 really didn't even buy me enough cards. Like it gave me so many dupes. I don't even have really more than 2 copies of half of everything. Like, it really just kind of duped me this time. It gave me more shinies that I don't care about. And so I was like, I just can't afford to put no more money in the game, at least not right now. So I'm just saying that to say, if I come out with a deck that somebody else already came out with, I don't care. The game is rigged. Let me play. You know what I'm saying? Let me play. I'm not looking at nobody content. I want to come out with my own decks on my own time. You know? There's some ideas. And to be honest with you, I don't think there's an explanation that's needed for that either. I just like to say it anyway though, because there's a few other content creators that be using my ideas, and they could have very much well came out with it too, but you never know. Nobody knows unless you just outright say it. And why do you have capes on these grass Pokemon? I don't know. But anyway, you see me come out with something somebody else did, because I got to the game late, unfortunately. That's something I wish I could take back. And this right here, and if they give me an Eevee or Oricorio, but see, Oricorio is not that bad, because we can halt Leafeon from attacking us, which is cool enough for me. But right now they got me on a bricking spree, and I've been playing this game for about an hour, almost an hour and a half. At first I played this deck the way War had it, and I was like, it's okay. Then I realized we're fighting with all EX Pokemon, and the Oricorio, really the Megas were still getting us, and the Oricorio came out. I said, okay, let me fine tune it a little bit. Let me fine tune it a little bit. There goes Jolteon. That's fire. Let me make sure. Okay. 50, 80. Nah, we gonna go Jolteon. Jolteon, 80 damage. If he doesn't have heal on him, that's another 80 damage. He's out the ballpark. If he does, We're gonna have to hope and pray that Decidueye gets out here fast enough so we can deal with the issue. There goes JOLTEON striking again. We love that. Now Leafeon is in range of dying. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I ain't got nothing else to say, bro. You did it. You did it. It's just another day where people have the cards and I don't get mine. You know what I mean? Some days it be like that. Some days you don't really want to put out this kind of content. You know, you don't want it to be that way. You want it to be all interesting matches, but sometimes one just don't have time to be searching hours upon hours because Pocket want to give you boo-boo hands. And then on top of that, the second part would be, you know, I'm gonna show you the real. You know what I'm saying?
I hope so.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So all for the match, but it's claps for the real. It's claps for the real. Sometimes you just don't get a good day when you get good cards, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see you in the next video, family.